Hello everybody and welcome back to City Skylines. Today I'm excited to play, but hey, this intersection we made last time isn't holding up too well. People really want to turn left. And that's not good. Like, why guys? Why do you have to turn left? That's going to be our biggest downfall in the city, to be completely honest, guys. If you, I just don't know what to do because everyone wants to get in these left lanes, you know? I thought this, this system would really help with traffic, and it really does in all the residential areas, and especially in these areas where people have tons of room to, you know, turn exactly where they need to go. Though there is a little bit of backing up every once in a while, it still flows at a decent speed. But here, here, everyone just wants to go in the same lanes. So I think we would have benefited more from making this exit like right here, where most people would want to turn right, you know? Because I think lots of people are coming here. Like, where are you coming from? Going to New Commercial Center. Stop. Oh yeah! This is our first person camera mode, guys. There's a weird glitch here, but whoa! Here, let me let's get on the let's pause the game. We'll go at normal speed. Pause the game. Let's hop on to this donut truck. We'll go first person camera mode. It's kind of glitching into the floor, as you can see, but I can't control that at all. How do I press play? I'm sorry. There we go. So basically, we're gonna watch just like a first-person view. You can see there's lots of weird glitchiness going on. I don't remember this ever happening, but we can kind of see like his journey. So he's gonna get off at our first exit here. He's gonna stop inside that car, apparently. But basically, we get to see our journey of the people, you know? We get to wander around the city. I don't know, it's just kind of cool to like take a little tour of our city here. You can see this is where our, I don't want to say slums, but whatever we decided to call it, where they're not going to get as much education. Whoa, watch it, dude. We're entering that right now. That's a really cool view, though. Just be able to see all that. And it started raining too, how perfect. Wow, everyone's just driving straight through each other. You can see, I think this guy's going towards Fantasyland right now. Sort of. You can even see the little brake lights when they start to turn. Oh, we just hit her. Oh no. Oh no. But look how cool this looks with all these really high-rise buildings. That is a really cool view. I'm just gonna sit here and watch this for a while, dude. This is sweet. So now we're getting into our low density residential areas, where, you know, just basic neighborhood streets and a few high rises on the sides and stuff. Can we turn around? Oh, we can. You can kind of see the city drift away from us. What a perfect way for virtual reality. Just kidding. But dang, man. Just like watching this. Oh, the ambulance. And now we're getting into our other high density residential areas down here. This is where the new area we just built in the last episode or so. Wow, dude. Cutting us off. Hey, there's the Go Nuts Donuts sign. I have no idea where this donut truck is going, man. He's going crazy sauce. Man, all these ambulances. Is there one behind us? Yep. I was like, these are inconsistent sounds. Oh no, they're taking a dead person. This is really cool just to like see this. Oh, there's some people getting sick down there. You can see that little bubble. That's what that means. People getting sick. And this guy's just going and going. He has nowhere to be. Probably need to build a little medical clinic down here if we don't have one already. I built a bunch of schools and stuff. So I'm not sure how that's going to work. Oh, look, we're here. We've arrived, and now we're leaving. Okay, cool. Can we get out of this now? Help. I don't know what to do. Crap. Can we click on ourselves? We're inside the donut van. I don't know what's going on. No, don't quit. Crap, I'll be right back. Alright, so sadly I had to reverse time, load the last save because I couldn't get out of that. I tried everything. So we need to rebuild a few things, and I don't know if our intersection is still intact, but hey, maybe that's a good thing. Maybe we need to just kind of redo it, you know? So let's take a look and see if these guys are wanting to connect. Perfect. And you to you. Perfect. And you go up here, and you go down there. Perfect. They're all happy. So, okay, we got that. We definitely lost a lot of money. We gained a lot of money while we were just sitting there doing stuff. So let's take a look here. These guys were complaining about being sick, so let's take a look at our health care. We got a couple medical clinics. Do we have a hospital? We don't really have a hospital, so let's add ourselves a little hospital here somewhere. See if he fits in any block anywhere. No, not really. I mean, he fits in the sides of these, so let's just slap it right there. Perfect. We have death care. Death care is good across the city. We have fire. We have fire. Do we have police? We have police. As far as our education goes, I boosted the budget, so we should have plenty of capacity here. Yeah, definitely. So my thing is, I want to make some bus lines now. Bus lines, they're interesting. So basically, here's the deal. So we have a bus depot. We need to slap that down somewhere. I'm gonna slap it down right here. We have bus stops. We basically just need to add, we create lines. So our goal here is we have, for example, let's do for this area for consideration here. So we have high density residential here. We have high density shopping here. And we also have offices up here. So people are going to want to be able to shop down here and go to their jobs down here. They're going to want to be able to, you know, go to their jobs at the offices if they work there and come back. And for up here, we want these guys to be able to go shopping in our little mini shopping district here. And we want them to be able to go up to their jobs up here. So we need to create lines that are specified for those things. So let's kind of start here. Let's make a line that goes from here to here and back and forth, you know. It's just gonna go up the street, gonna stop here every once in a while, and then it's gonna go over here. Well, let's stop right up here also. You know, just a couple stops throughout the area so that people feel like they got enough stops for them all. And you know what? Let's put that stop here, and then we'll put it another one over here, and then over here, and then over here, and then we'll complete our line. I just realized I didn't even go to the shopping district. Okay, perfect. Whoops, I screwed that up. Where's the stop? Let's delete that stop, and let's move this stop to here. Bam. Perfect. And now we got to... Crap, we gotta, like, drag the line now to add more stops. Just gonna add a few more stops, you know, just so people can get around. and everything like that. And then we'll make them go right up, back up to here again, and then we'll restart our line. Perfect. So that's a good line to get those guys moving around there. Now let's create a new line to get them to the offices. So we're definitely going to want a few stops around this area. So let's actually stop that. Let's build our stops starting here, going to here, going to here, going to here, and to here, and to here, and to here. And then they'll go up to our office area if they work up here, because these guys are our highly educated guys. They have nice jobs up at the smart old office land. We should call it that, smart old office land. Oh, also, I forgot to mention, you guys, we created a really cool thing where we basically, and let's drive this down and connect the line. Cool. We created a cool thing here. We had this cemetery, and we were like, ooh, that's kind of cool. And then we were looking for a monument. We found this thing called the Plaza of the Dead. And we're like, that's kind of creepy. Let's put it next to the cemetery. So then we took it and we named it Haunted Plaza of the Dead, because you can actually name stuff. And we also called this the Haunted Cemetery. And so now, just in the middle of the city, there's a little park where there's a haunted area where people can go to, and that's pretty creepy, right? I don't know, I thought that was pretty funny. Pretty cool. Pretty fun stuff, you know. So let's add a few more bus lines. I'll be right back with you. Alright guys, so we've made all our bus lines here. We basically just got little areas connecting each different area, and people can hop off a bus, hop on another one, everything should be fine. Oh crap, we didn't build water lines for these guys, they're really sad. They're also having trash problems. Hey, garbage guys, come get them, right? Jeez. You know what I just thought? We should actually just continue this and like pop it onto the freeway as a little exit, you know? That'd be a good idea. Let's just do a simple little one, nothing fancy. Just gonna kind of go over here, raise it up, build it across. And just kind of nice and easy slap it on there. Whoa, wrong button. Sure, that works. And then they can get off the exit to where they want to go. So that'll probably be a better choice for a lot of them, instead of turning around, going straight back in there, and then kind of causing more traffic in this area. I don't know. But yes, so we've created a bunch of lines, but I wanted to show you. We actually have a cool option to be able to build metro stations now. I think the best place this is going to work is between these areas, because there's lots of traffic where people are wanting to get to their work and to the shopping areas that are far away, and then we can do it in mass. Instead, like a bus can pick up a few people, but the metro stations can pick up a ton of people, you know? So let's kind of, let's do that here. So if we have metro stations, let's slap it just basically right in the middle area here. We're going to have metro stations everywhere that we have these types of things. So let's kind of put it on a low traffic area, you know. Got one up there and one up there. And then we have one for this area. We'll have one for this area. One for this area. And I think we're going to have a couple down here. We'll have one by the shopping district. We'll have one by this district. And we'll have one up in Fancyland. And one in the mainland here. So basically we just get to connect these lines now. Make them look really cool. And then build some bus lines within these lines, if that makes sense, you know? Bam. Just gonna, nothing too crazy or fancy. Just gonna make them look nice. Yep, to you. And build up to you. Woo. Just kind of make them look natural. You can make them do perfect right turns, you know, but it doesn't look too hot. And they also conflict with underground roads, so I gotta keep that in mind. And we'll build you down to there. And then you probably should have gone a different way. Let's see. We can actually combine them. So let's do that. We'll have one line going that way, have another line going this way, just so it looks natural. You don't actually have to do this. They're not like trains. They'll connect no matter what. They can make this turn if they wanted to. But hey, it looks a lot nicer if you do it that way. And then we can have this lane go all the way down to here and there. We'll have this go up to there. And you can go up over to here and onto there. And we'll also make another way like that. I don't have to do that. I just feel like it's a lot more natural. And one sec. Alright guys, so I just want you to know that pretty much the entire day has gone by since that last clip there. My girlfriend came over, watched some Walking Dead, went to work, just got back and started hanging out for a while. I got a few requests for PC builds already, and I'm so excited because summer comes around. Lots of people want to build their new computers in the summer so they can play, and I am just so excited. So you'll see I've been doing a whole bunch of work. I've had some people down in our basement making noises, so which is where I do this stuff. So I've just kind of been working without recording anything. I've raised up this exit area, and I've kind of added different exits and some roundabouts and stuff like that that'll hopefully help with traffic. Let's get the game moving just a little bit so we can kind of see how it's going, you know. Gained ourselves quite a good bit of money there. We had a small little death crisis. I managed it though. Now we're having a trash crisis. So let me take a look. Incineration status is fairly decent actually. But just to be extra double safe, I'm gonna slap down another one of those guys, and we're gonna, our budget's all the way up actually. So I don't know. What I did in my other city that's a lot bigger than this guy is I did the same thing. I just have this off in nowhere land. Maybe I should move that so, you know, it's just like right here, like connected to the freeway all on its own. But you can see I've kind of redone some of the intersections and stuff like that, so everything's flowing. There's not too much backups. We've also I've come up here and I've made the train stations. I got 4 train stations. I got the road system. So basically they're making their goods here and they send it straight up the freeway. They all get off this exit in a one-way 6-lane road here. Then they can choose either to go in any of these. They love to go in this first one for some reason. I don't know why. Only some of them decide to use the other ones. Mainly it's just this one. I'm surprised there's that many going in these ones. I don't know. I wish the traffic could be a little bit smarter and, you know, kind of understanding, like, hey, maybe we shouldn't just back up everything here. Maybe we should go on these other ones. Anyways, they go in, they drop their stuff in, they pop out, and they go, they don't even conflict with the traffic on this road. They just go straight onto an outbound road that sends them straight out onto the freeway again, where they travel back and deliver their, since their goods have been delivered, now they go pick up some more and move on with their lives, you know, like we probably should. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so that's pretty good. Now here's the issue. Oh boy, we're out of power. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. How are you not? Oh, jeez, that was probably not good. See, look how much money we're losing because of that. Dang, man. Alright, now if we let that continue, everything should be good. Anyways, I've moved the intersection. It used to be right here, I think. I moved it down here so that more right turns will be happening on their way down here. And I've expanded, and I've got a lot more to do. Oh, police problems. Why is there police problems? We have plenty of police stations. Pop down another one just in case. I don't know. That's weird. I've never seen like a police station problem. Maybe it's because of that power. I don't know. Anyways, this is getting super backed up. And it's because everyone wants to go into the same lane. Oh wait, no, they're not actually doing that anymore. That's pretty good. They all wanted to just go in the right lane. I'm like, you guys, you have several lanes to get to here. But anyways, I don't know. We need to kind of reconfigure everything. I think I'm going to add another exit around here. Anyways, the big news is I've redone stuff. So here's the thing. All of our sewage poopies are gone. Where'd they go, you might ask? I moved them down here. Why did I do that? Because I made a canal that goes straight through the city. You see all these nice, beautiful bridges just going straight up above everything. And then it'll flow straight out onto the river and float away. I wanted to just do that with you guys, though. But you can see, like, the levels, the water levels have actually kind of gone down. Maybe it's just because I've been doing stuff, but you can see there's water flowing into there. So hopefully this down here will get filled up some more, you know. Hopefully that actually makes the gap there, because that really wasn't that big of an issue earlier. But I don't know, I think this looks pretty sweet. This was filled up all the way a minute ago. So I'm hoping, what my hopes are, is that as we connect this last bit of the canal, this is the deepest one, by the way, that all of our sewage poop is just going to flow straight out into the ocean. So I'm just going to go straight. What's going on? Hello? There we go. Bam! Now water's going to come flowing in because there's none there. And it's also gonna come flowing out. So I'm curious to see where the water levels will kind of balance themselves out and how the sewage water is gonna continue. And you know what I just realized? We're gonna have sewage water going straight through the town. I didn't really think about that too much. Also, we had a tiny bit of flooding right here. That's why this water is kind of, you know, or this land is kind of sandy looking. I don't know. It'll probably happen again. I've kind of leveled the terrain a bit so that hopefully it doesn't happen. If it does, we can actually add these things. I just barely remembered this. We have the flood walls. So we can basically just pop that, like, if we want to. Pop it right here. That'll stop us from flooding so much, so easily. Let's just kind of stick them there just for now. Just to see. Because that's our biggest point of floodation station. You guys are sick. Why are you guys sick? There's really no reason. You can see that our healthcare goes way far past you. Here, take this. Take this healthcare station land. I've also, obviously you can see I've built all this stuff, but I've also zoned it all. So people are going to start moving in here pretty soon, and I'm excited. So let's see how our water sitch is going on here. Still got some water flowing in. It's definitely covered this low spot here, as you can see. But that's cool. I just think it's really cool that we have just these tiny little bridges. You can actually, this isn't the full elevation step. They've added an update where you can change the elevation steps. This is the lowest one. And it looks really nice because it doesn't need to be, you know, it doesn't look like it's suspended or anything. It doesn't have big bridge suspenders. It's just kind of a road just sitting on top. You know? I don't know. I think it's cool. But anyways, we should start to see, what I'm thinking is either we take all these and kind of put them on here, like, because you can actually, like, I'll show you, you basically just stick them right there and they just sit down. And then maybe we can disconnect it from the lake so the lake will hopefully eventually just kind of clear itself out. You know, I'm gonna actually try that. I'm kind of curious. Oh, yep, we're having flood issues right now. Let me see. You can see the land is a lot lower around here. And hopefully that doesn't really affect the freeway. I wonder if we can raise that up even more, or how the flood walls are going to work with that. I don't know. For now, I'm just going to demolish these roads and just pop in some flood walls. A little bit longer, just for now. Maybe later I'll do some terraforming or something. I don't know. Cannot build on water. Wow, for reals? Like, what's the purpose of a flood wall if you can't build it when you need it? Gosh, that's stupid. Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna flood our city. That's not cool. Jeez, we gotta do some terraforming. Okay, what do we got here? Gosh. Can we just raise the terrain all here? Oh, we don't have enough soil. Okay. Let's take some from our giant... Oh, I've also fixed the thing here, the weird giant pillar we had earlier. We just take from our mountain of soil here. And I will just kind of slowly build up this whole area. Just enough. And I'm hoping that by slowly, you know, just building up all this stuff that we can... that by building up all this stuff we can just kind of prevent it from flooding again. Like if we just kind of do this, I'll smooth it out a little later. We just kind of pop that there for destroy that, and kind of just start. Whoa, wrong button. Crap. You know, I just want to raise it up just enough that we can do this kind of stuff, and then we'll level it out later. I'm going to rebuild these roads as well. So if we just kind of pop them out for now. Whoop. There we go. Whoop. There it is. And hopefully everything's going to be fine. Might need to slap out this other area. But for now I'm just going to kind of, whoops, wrong button again. I'm just going to smooth out this terrain. And then maybe rebuild the canal on top, because I found out some cool stuff about the water. So basically the water will evaporate in time, so it's not like it's guaranteed to, you know, just sit there forever. It's going to evaporate over time. The thing is how much time, I don't know for sure. Probably like a week or so, I don't know. But it's long enough that it can sit there and it can change the color of the ground like it does here. But other than that, I'm not sure. Now let's move you back for now. And then we will, you can see the freeway is starting to get a little covered too. We will demolish this. There we go. And then we will rebuild it so that with the new terrain at its height, you know what, we might need to do a little bit more terraforming. As this terrain gets leveled out, you know, the actual canal will be taller than it was before. Thus, saving world hunger. I don't know what that was all about. Anyways, so let's kind of just level this up. I just want to get everything a little... You know, just so nothing is going to be freaking out here. Let's kind of lower this stuff, raise this stuff. Everything nice and even. And yeah, anyways guys, I've been having so much fun playing this game. It's good to get back to it. I'm also really excited for, because of Quantum Break. If you guys haven't been watching my series on that, I seriously suggest it. It is a really cool game so far. I'm genuinely impressed. Like, I was interested in it at first, but now I'm like, wow, I really want to keep playing that, you know? It's fun. It's very fun. So let's try and build our canal now. I'm using the deep one because I think that's the only thing that's really going to work for me. Cool. So you can see we've got a little bit more clearance. I don't know if I should still build flood walls on top of this. I don't know. The terrain is a lot higher, so if it is going to flood, I think it's going to flood like in right here. But hey, I don't know. We'll figure it out later. It's kind of flooding right there almost. You can't... I seriously doubt we can build the flood walls underneath. Yeah, we're going to definitely have to raise the highway if we want to build flood walls there. Anyways, so let's hit play. See what happens. I know it's going to freak out for a second because all this water is going to raise up from the ground. And shoot, I really don't want it flowing towards the city. Dang it. Crap. Okay, if we just kind of quickly, you know, raise it just a bit so that it's not gonna flow towards the city. Crap, come on, we're out of soil. Suck up the soil. Yeah, okay. Just enough so that it's not gonna flow towards the city. It'll redirect itself back into this area. Cool. Now let's see what that guy does. I hope this is gonna work. We've been having so much problem with water though. Seriously. It's kind of ridiculous. There's a little bit here. It's probably gonna flow down towards the city, but hey, I'm honestly not worried about it anymore at this point. And you can see it's flowing over the roads and pouring down here. It'll level itself out in a minute. Yes, okay. So I don't know if the sewage is just gonna clear itself from here once we move these guys. But honestly, I'm not sure. I'm kind of scared. I like this canal. It's so pretty. I don't want to put the poop all in it. Huh. So it's indifferent about flowing out of the city. These guys are having trouble getting garbage dudes. So I'm just going to make a real crude exit around here soon. Okay, now that everything's kind of leveled up, I'm going to quickly just kind of level all the terrain here. Not enough soil. What you talking about? This is the one I want. Okay. I don't care where this water goes. I just want it gone. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. So here's the deal. You can see that water is consistently flowing from the river into the canal, which then leads into the lake over here. And you can see that that's pushing the levels of the whole area up a little bit. So you can see that the water level is rising, which honestly is a good thing. I want to have this area the same water level as this area, just so we can have, you know, just so we can like deal with things a little easier. I want to be able to it'll make it a lot easier to transition all this stuff if the water level is the same. So I'm just going to kind of let that flow, let everything balance out. After a while, it seems I've rebuilt all the roads. Everything seems like it's going to be perfectly fine, other than a few small places. Like you can see, it looks really perfectly fine all the way down. So I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to build the quays, these guys. I'm just going to continue them across to where we were going, right up next to this guy. If I could turn off the snap. There we go. Bam. I don't know how well this is gonna, you know, translate to the camera. Let me just kind of do a little thingy. Bam. That one was probably a little too far off, but basically I want to make it so this canal can just go out, you know. I'm not sure how. I'll just demolish and then make the quay go across. Shoreline required. That is a shoreline, I'm sorry if you're misinformed. There you go. And now let's go ahead. Can we do that? Can it go across? It's not. It's not gonna. So if we just demolish, bam, can we then just go, you know, it's too short. Okay, how about that? There we go. Okay, so I'm just gonna try. Okay. It sucks because you can't build something if the distance is too short. You can't build it if it's too close either. Quit snapping, you. I just want to build it like that. Just so we have, so it looks real nice right up against there. Wonder if we should build the quays like right here instead. See how that's gonna look. Let's do it on this side. Let's just kind of go, you know, let's build it. Whoop. See, that's not curving. I have my curve tool on, yo. There we go. Shoreline required. Come on. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to do a little bit of terraforming to be able to make that happen. Let me just kind of lower the, you know, just kind of do this. Let's do the level terrain thing. No. Can we just, okay, lower. Lower thyself. See, I'm starting to understand this soil availability stuff because the whole game is about, you know, resource management and that kind of stuff. And you have, you know, a finite amount of water. Well, not really a finite amount of water per se, but you have, you know, the water is affected by all the stuff that you do. If you add a dam, it's gonna, you know, back up. If you have places where like you're sucking up water here and you're spitting all your poop water out there, there's going to be a lower spot in between. That's kind of how the game sort of works. It's kind of interesting to think about, but I don't know. I think that's really the reasoning behind doing that kind of stuff. I don't know if that really came across right, but basically, I don't know. It makes more sense than it did before. Not that it makes total sense. Definitely not. Space already occupied. I think we have to, I really don't know. We really can't get any closer than that, to be honest. That looks really nice, though. Just right up there. So let me demolish this guy. And let's see if it'll let us build it up to there. Perfect. Oh, crap. I screwed up. Perfect. Cool. Now let's just do a little bit of terraforming and just kind of get rid of that stuff. So let me know, guys. I am going to be playing Doom. I'm really excited to play some Doom. So let me know if you guys want to see like a let's play on that. The new Doom that's going to be coming out real soon. Not the old Dooms. Maybe I can do those later. Hey, if I get enough donations from you guys, I'll buy whatever games you want, honestly. Like, I'm not asking for donations or anything, but like, if you want me to play a game, the absolute best way to do it is to just donate and say, hey, play this game because it's really awesome, you know? That really makes it a lot easier for me. Anyway, I'm just gonna, let's see, what are we gonna do here? We're having a huge trash problem for some reason. I don't know why. Like, literally, they just drive straight out into the city here. Let's actually just demolish that road. And hopefully they'll just turn and then just go straight. And not have to make all those weird turns. That'll probably slow down the traffic of it. Which is a good thing. I don't know, this is tough. What we really need is I figured out why there was so much traffic here. The traffic lights here turned on, so people were like stopping. These guys were taking turns going, and these guys were taking turns stopping. And it's like, really? Like, you just go, you know? I also made a one-way road so that people will only be able to turn right here. And they'll only be able to turn right here, so it'll cause less traffic. People aren't, there's not a stoplight here, so people are trying to go across and up and down and all that stuff. Basically, people can just continue. They only stop for the pedestrians and stuff like that, which is pretty sweet. Otherwise, I think our city's just perfectly fine. But thank you guys so much for watching today. I'll catch you in the next one. Leave a like on the video if you liked it. Tell me what I can do better. See you later.